Thanks for jumping on, Dimitris. Just for everyone watching, would you mind just giving a brief overview of your business, please?
Yes. So again, I'm Dimitris. I'm head of operations and SEO at Meraki Branding. We started as a web design agency, Squarespace web design agency, and we're transitioning towards more of a full service marketing agency offering SEO and digital marketing.
And as you were sort of doing that transition, what was the main challenge that you were facing?
So I think starting to create websites for businesses and then we create the foundation, but then these businesses would be invisible. So we started by offering SEO as a first step, getting
Yeah,
this foundation on the website so that it can, be indexed and be searchable so that, these people start having some leads. And then after that, we transitioned also to content marketing, which is social media,
yeah,
LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. And the next step is also performance, which is together with SEO, also offering paid advertisement.
yeah. And it makes sense, right? Because you're building so many websites. I'd imagine a large amount of them were coming back and asking for services off the back of that,
Yeah,
SEO being one of them. So you're
exactly.
one of the people that obviously we've been excited to help offer those services. And just for context, Dimitris is in the SEO Space Academy and uses the plugin. So SEO Space expert all round. So would you mind, Dimitris, just saying to begin with, walking through what you've loved most about the plugin, and then we'll get
Yeah.
onto the academy a little bit after.
So initially, when I started looking into SEO for Squarespace, I would, go to the standard websites, Ahrefs or other, tools, and I would get reports for the websites that were really relevant to the website itself, right?
Yeah,
Because of, Squarespace architecture, you cannot adjust many things that are falling under the technical optimization, minimizing the code or CSS, JavaScript, etc. So I was a bit confused and
yeah,
stuck. I didn't really know because I had WordPress experience prior to that. So I knew basic things around how to optimize a website, make it a bit more, fast, etc. But I think the main thing that I got working with the plugin and then obviously joining the academy was clarity on what works in
yeah,
terms of Squarespace SEO because it's really different than normal SEO. I mean, the principles are there,
yes.
but the way you do SEO on the website is very different. So yeah, I was very happy when I found, I came across the plugin. I mean, we had the call, I think, in the beginning.
Yeah, it was a
Um,
while back now, but you're 100% right about the errors that get flagged up. I was trying out a new like competing tool earlier today, and it flagged 400 errors on a site
yeah.
that you just can't do on Squarespace. So like you imagine handing that over to your team or a newbie to
Yeah.
SEO, they're gonna have no idea what to do and probably gonna think Squarespace is bad for SEO when really it isn't.
We have a lot of clients that come to us with this report and they're like, I want to fix this. And I have this report that says that my website, is not doing well. And yeah, we have to explain how Squarespace works and the platform, etc. And, draft a normal report for them that actually
Yeah,
makes sense. And I think they're quite surprised and happy most of the times
for sure, for sure.
about that.
It'd be brilliant for you to hear, Demetrius, like how much has your business grown since using
Yeah.
SEO Space? Like, what's the impact of the plugin in the academy being on Meraki
Yeah.
branding?
So we started by offering SEO for our clients. So it took us some time until we started doing our own SEO, to be honest with you. And actually today we got again on page one for Squarespace SEO services. So today
Congrats.
flags that. Anyway, so we started selling together with a website, the SEO services, and also for standalone. I think that up until now, and this is a guesstimate, I think we've completed around 40 SEO
Wow.
projects, 30 to 40 SEO
Wow.
projects. And yeah, we've taken people to page one just from one-off implementations. And we recently, like 2 months ago, we launched our SEO retainer services, basically
Yeah, yeah,
taking
wow.
all these people, to the next stage, capitalizing in this initial traction that we have created for them and, delivering results consistently. But yeah, it's a journey,
That's
a
cool.
lot of people. And yeah, we're excited to be able to, deliver results, actual results to people
Yeah,
and
yeah.
climbing them up the search
Would you
result.
mind giving me a ballpark figure? It doesn't have to be exact. For that 30 to 40 of like, because I know that you said sometimes it's an add-on to your web design, sometimes it's a
Yeah.
standalone. What's like a ballpark figure for an SEO project working with you?
I think so. In the beginning, we're
Yeah,
kind of, increasing our prices as we move forward. But I think right now, I think we have two packages for websites, and then we have three packages for standalone
yeah,
implementations. And they start from 600 all the way to 4K, which
yeah,
is our
nice.
website redesign and copywriting, etc., like our ultimate, let's say, SEO package. And I think around maybe 1500 to 2K would be the average, maybe
Yeah.
1500, something like that. So yeah, it has provided a good amount over the last year.
Yeah. And just moving on to the academy, I think you joined the academy maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
And what was the impact been since joining the academy?
I mean, without the academy, we wouldn't be here for sure. And we got a better understanding of what goes into SEO. I was not an SEO expert before. I
No.
had like technical computer science background. I can understand many things. I had worked on some SEO projects prior to that in WordPress, but nothing in depth. So it really, took us by the hand and explained everything from the fundamentals and then obviously how to do the SEO on the
Yeah, yeah.
website. And yeah, it's been very helpful, both the content and also I must say that the live calls and the support that we keep getting. And we actually rejoined the academy after, the initial period because we wanting to grow in this, SEO space, not the SEO space, but the SEO
Both,
landscape
hopefully.
and ecosystem. We realize that we want to continue interact with experts
Yeah,
and with peers and also have our questions answered, provide also the value that we have been getting out of our SEO
yeah.
experience back to the people. And yeah, it's great. It's been very helpful.
Thank you. And just for context, Dimitris is in the Business Academy. So you get 6 months access to weekly live calls and the community. But just if you were to like sum up what the Business Academy is, how would you describe it to someone that's watching this?
In my experience, this is a place for someone that wants to, I mean, either take their own SEO to the next stage, like working on their own website and wanted to
Yeah,
dive deeper into what goes into it and get also actionable stuff and support along the way. Because as you move forward, like in the SEO path journey, there's so many things that come up. Even if
yeah,
you go through the tutorials and then you're like, I'll do X, Y. But then in the next step, you have questions and then you have again questions and then things don't work. Like it's a very messy process, I
yeah.
must say. And yeah, with the ups and downs. So having someone next to you that can support you on this journey. So if you're DIYing your business and wanna invest in the SEO, I think that will be super helpful. And obviously, we are using the tool more like an agency and we love it. We love the way that the tool is set up. You also
Thank
keep
you.
adding stuff all the time. It's really helpful. We're eliminating other tools that we have been using. Also the backlinks. Shout out to the backlinks, to the backlink analysis. So yeah, it's for an agency, I think it's perfect. You can have the different clients inside with the different dashboards, and it's a tool that we use daily to optimize the websites. And for an agency that is doing Squarespace SEO, I don't think that there is something else that out there that is even close to this level. So
Thank you.
yeah.
That's what we love to hear. And just the last question, Demetrius, if someone's got this far and they're on the fence either about the plugin or the
Yeah.
academy, what would you say to them?
I mean, if you're using Squarespace, I think it's a no-brainer. And even for someone that has no clue about SEO, I mean, if it's someone that is further down the line, I think they can understand the value. But for
Yeah,
someone that is just doesn't have a clue, they can just get on the plugin. I think it's even free for the, initial tier. You can do
Yeah.
so much with that. So for people that, have a Squarespace website, they can just do so much without extensive knowledge. And what I also love, and I think we have encountered that a lot, is that SEO is an educational process
Yes.
very much because people don't know about the tool, about SEO, how SEO works, what needs to, what goes into it. So we constantly educate our clients into what moves the needle, what
Yeah.
we focus on, and debunking the myths that they come, to us. So what I found also using the plugin very intuitively is that it has a lot of educational information.
Yes.
So as you go through the plugin and you start, using it and play around and looking at keywords and optimizing the website, you learn a lot. So for someone that, wants to do it but is thinking about it, just, give it a go. It's free. Start playing around. Then if you're more professional, I think that it's the only way to do like Squarespace SEO. And we also have a significant advantage over other SEO agencies that are doing generic SEO
Yes.
because we know the platform very well. And that has helped me a lot to be
For sure.
confident in calls and to close clients because I know what goes into it. And I know that this report that they're coming to me from another agency that they created, I can immediately tell them why this report is
Yeah,
not,
exactly.
take them anywhere. And the SEO space to give them like a proper report that
Get through
would
the
be
file.
of benefit. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, look, I really appreciate your support, Dimitris, and jumping on. So,
Definitely. My
yeah,
pleasure.
thanks
We
for
could
sharing
be
your
together in the
experience.
journey.
See you in the next live call.
Cheers.
Cheers.